Whakatohea was a thriving iwi. Our iwi was trading at that time. They had boats that sailed to Auckland, to the Bay of Islands and beyond. And in 1865, the Crown came and confiscated our land.
Our people were put on to what we call the reservation. 1942, we had been partially settled for the confiscation of land and were given by the Crown £20,000. In 1952, our men who were and formed our first tribal executive decided that we would buy a farm. Our trust board is transitioning into our new entity, Te Tāwharo or Te Whakatohea. Having our name before the Ahu Whenua board as a finalist is a great pleasure and a great way to finish off our legacy as the Whakatohea Maori Trust Board. In 1865, the Crown confiscated our land. In 2023, the Crown acknowledged that they had confiscated all of Whakatohea land, over 500,000 acres.
Those rangatira were very clear on the strategy that they wanted to see happen. Hoki mai te whenua was the most important part. It was important that we built not only our dairy platform, but we also built our peoples. So that was a great time for when we had Josh come up and applied. So we're grateful because he's done a great job on the dairy farm.
So we're here on the Whakatohea Māori Trust Board dairy farm. We're 218 hectares effective. The biggest challenge we have here in Opotiki is we get, come summertime, our soil temperatures go up and you just see the summer grasses come through. The goal for us all to be able to whakapapa back to Whakatohea, and part of the succession plan is that once we start getting more of our own farms back, hopefully, that our own will go back and manage those rather than us bringing people from outside to run our farms.
This farm's always got things happening. Oh, you're no good sitting at home, bro. May as well come and work for me, eh? So, yeah, okay then.
Finished school and my old man sort of just telling me there, want to go get a job, and then basically just said, yeah, should we go see Josh? Yeah, they just said, yeah, have you ever milked? See, no, and then come back at milking, yeah, and then, yeah, see where the road takes me sort of thing.
We have journeyed from the wastelands of the Opapea Reservation. In 1946, Whakatohea received a grant of £20,000 in compensation for confiscated tribal lands. This grant enabled Whakatohea to take their first major step beyond the boundaries of the Opapea Reservation to buy back some of their tribal lands.
In terms of the return of our whenua, those years highlighted in blue are the years that the board moves through purchasing land over time.
So our benchmarking shows that 22-23 wasn't a favourable year for us, but at the same time we're still above benchmark for the Bay of Plenty region, and we still continue to maintain our asset base.
We've been peak milking kind of between 700 to 730 cows. We generally try to start off around that 750 to 770 cows with the view of finishing up around that 730.
Yeah, we're 100% no bobby calf for the last 4 years, so every single calf is reared on farm.
Probably our biggest investment has been in our new raceway. Prior to that, our raceway actually used to track along the waterway, so we're just reducing that chance of the nutrient leaching into our waterways from our cows walking along the races and stuff. We've started an on-farm collaboration with Primary ITO and the Opotiki College. It's just to make sure we can employ our own. That's the goal. 2 years ago we started our riparian planting, and we've planted just over 2,500 trees and flax.
You know, one of the challenges that we've got is this is a very recent soil. It's a floodplain. It's a fluvial soil that's got quite a bit of stone in it. So they're very leaky soils. Our leaching losses at the moment are around 67 kilograms of nitrogen per hectare per year. That's something that we need to be looking at and trying to find solutions going forward.
What we saw was 70 years of dedicated leadership, tenacity, and a series of well-calculated risks that accumulated into what's today a large, successful and integrated business. Whakatohea has contributed significantly to the Opotiki community. What has been achieved by Whakatohea is nothing short of exemplary.